The entire banking system will be replaced by Ripple XRP. It will have a major effect on the price and market cap of XRP. Hey insiders, welcome to our channel, Financial Insights, the place where you were always a little bit smarter and wiser after seeing one of our valuable videos so you can develop your financial knowledge. Don't forget to press the like button and subscribe to our channel so we can make even more financial content. In today's video, you'll learn everything there is to know about Ripple and banks. Why can Ripple replace banks? What does it mean for Ripple? What effect would this have on the price of XRP? So let's get started with our video. Before we get into the meat of the matter, what exactly is Ripple XRP? So that those who are new here can grow their interest in all Ripple XRP. XRP is a cryptocurrency or digital money that is used to conduct digital purchases and sales in an anonymous manner. It has no record, unlike our money, which has government-issued numbers. Ripple was released 3 years after Bitcoin as an open coin in 2012, and Ripple Labs is an American-based technology company that created the XRP. Unlike other cryptocurrencies, XRP is one of a kind. Ripple's XRP is reshaping the cryptocurrency landscape. It has created with the aim of having much better and easier exchanges than other cryptocurrencies, making it more suitable for day-to-day payments. The capacity of XRP to be traded for any currency or valuable, such as gold, with a unified minimal commission is a significant advantage. You will learn more about Ripple XRP in the following video. So now we're getting into the relationship between Ripple XRP and banks. XRP is used by banks. Ripple is more than just a cryptocurrency. It is also a transaction protocol that facilitates cash transactions between banks. This suggests that Ripple has practical applications. Banks have begun to use Ripple technology as a payment and money transfer system among themselves. Hundreds of banks now use Ripple as a safe and reliable method of money transfer. Access Bank Star 1, Credit Union MUFG, and Cambridge Global Payments are among these financial institutions. So the reason that banks are using XRP is because of the specific features that Ripple XRP provides. These are the consensus ledger ripples. It is a centralized record book, and XRP is the native token for RCL, which is a banking system based on Trustline consensus. Every year, Ripple will save banks billions of dollars. The transaction fee is what distinguishes XRP and makes it a favorite of banks. Since the normal cost of a move is only 0.001 XRP, Ripple is virtually free. In terms of transaction rates, Ripple excels. It can settle payments in as little as 4 seconds. Banks usually take 3 to 5 days for the same. This would save banks a significant amount of time. It's also critical to be able to deal with a lot of noise. On commodity hardware, the XRP ledger can support a throughput of 1,500 transactions per second. When compared to other cryptocurrencies, this is a very large amount. This function is critical for XRP to quickly become the global payment used by all. Another significant benefit of using Ripple by banks is its stability. Unlike most other digital currencies, Ripple has a proven track record dating back more than 5 years. The technology has proven to be reliable over time. Since its start, all Ripple ledgers have closed without incident. There are some services that Ripple provides, and some banks enjoy them as well. There are 3 of them: Xcurrent, Xrapid, and Xvia. The flagship product of Xcurrent Ripple, which facilitates rapid cross-border payments. XRP to replace correspondent banks. Guys, an interesting side note that you should be aware of is that when a bank does not have a direct connection with a bank in another region, it uses correspondent banks as mediators through which the payment instruction travels. So, if a bank in one country wishes to transfer money to another, it must keep money on deposit at an Astro account at a correspondent bank in that other country. The funds in the account are used to settle the transfer, which is guided by a message sent across the SWIFT network. But banks can send payments across borders without having to store money in accounts in foreign countries by using Ripple's Xrapid software, which is a result of Ripple and XRP, and following guidelines set by the software firm. For a better understanding, consider how banks can use XRP as a cross-border bridge. they can purchase XRP using the local currency of that region. The XRP is then used to purchase the foreign country's currency, which is then used to make the payment. Both parties believe the XRP ledger is cryptographically stable and consent to record the transaction. Now, if the banks don't need to hold that currency, there is no need for any intermediaries correspondent banks. Ripple can replace SWIFT. A study from the Forum of Official Monetary and Financial Institutions introduces blockchain technology as a solution for a variety of sectors, including governance, finance data access, and scalability. Guess what? Ripple services are used in the solutions offered. Blockchain technology, according to the study, is suitable for authorizing many main banking system functions such as transfers, settlement, and transaction confirmation. According to the study, the DOT technology on which XRP operates will improve 5 main areas: security, speed, accountability, traceability, cost, and risk management. The report also mentions that a bank may replace the complicated process needed by SWIFT with an XRP pool. In this manner, a bank will assign less liquidity as part of a service while still obtaining the same volume of transactions in global payments. According to that study, a research was conducted by the banks, and many banking institutions agree on the drawbacks of the SWIFT network for making transactions, which are expensive, have several hurdles, and require several parties to be completed. Furthermore, according to one banking institution representative survey, the SWIFT network is not suitable for companies. As a result, XRP serves as the latest SWIFT for banking Ripple to help CBDC. Ripple has unveiled a huge XRP initiative that will place the XRP crypto token at the core of all central bank digital currencies. The future financial and monetary structures will all be focused on CBDCs. Every government and central bank will have their own CBDC, and Ripple is developing a key component that will power all of this and make XRP the global currency for all of them. There are very ambitious plans by Ripple that will significantly expand the use of XRP. An increase in XRP utility means an increase in XRP price. This is something that will help all XRP users. The future of XRP with banks. We can't address XRP's future without mentioning the lawsuit. So, in December 2020, the United States Securities and Exchange Commission, the SEC, sued Ripple, claiming that its CEO, Brad Garlinghouse, and chairman Chris Larsen sold approximately $1.3 billion in XRP, marketed the coin, and paid third parties to fund the cryptocurrency. Ripple, on the other hand, categorically disputes the allegation leveled against the firm and its senior executives. The case that brought the price of Ripple XRP to fall is now the trigger for its 3-year high price, which is rising further. At its heart, Ripple was built for speed and to have the lowest fees of any crypto asset, and it has characteristics that make it an appealing choice for banks, which are Ripple's key customers and enjoy using it. XRP plans to transfer greater sums of money easily and cheaply. Because of this, Ripple could potentially replace other massive money transfer networks such as SWIFT, which is one of the existing bank standards for bank wires. It also has much slower speeds and much higher rates. In addition, Ripple has the ability to disrupt conventional cross-border payment methods, such as MoneyGram. Since Ripple has the highest price potential of any crypto asset due to its high potential of being the new norm in many industries, it has one of the highest price potentials of any crypto asset. If more banks embrace Ripple as a transfer process, the price of Ripple is likely to rise. Bearing in mind the current global situation of the COVID pandemic, banks will fail due to the pandemic's ultra-inflation, and XRP will take over to become one global bank and one global currency. XRP price prediction. The XRP currency experiences ups and downs, and we can't be certain about the price. The project's management, on the other hand, hopes for a lot of progress in the entire year of 2021. Experts assume that even with the SEC situation, the 2 mark can be achieved in the coming days. If XRP receives more mainstream exposure and acceptance by 2022, it could theoretically cross the 500 mark as well. When it comes to the price after the Great Reset, analysts expect it could hit $10,000 and even replace Bitcoin. What are your thoughts on XRP Ripple? Comment down your answers. Thank you for watching, follow us on Instagram, and make sure to subscribe and check out our other valuable videos. See you soon at Financial Insights.